Everything's all set up, and hey, what's up, internet? What, What's up, internet? How's it going? It is a different type of vlog today. I'm reviewing the 300mm Canon f4 IS USM lens. It's a very nice lens. This whole review is about my experience renting a lens and my experience with the lens, basically. Let's see where I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna start off with the image quality is just it's awesome. From going from a kit lens that came with my camera to this very nice luxurious lens, it is just it's night and day image quality. It's amazing. The reason why I wanted to rent this lens was because I wanted to record the blood moon in earlier this week. So every time the blood moon is coming and the news starts talking about the blood moon and what it's going to be like, I always want to have a nice lens to capture the moon, to watch the phases go from white to red back to white. And every time the blood moon is over, I'm like, okay, next time I'm going to get a lens. I'm going to buy my own lens. I'm going to get a really nice telephoto lens. This one came along and I was like, crap, forgot to buy a lens. Looked on eBay, tried to get something real quick. Nothing would deliver in time. Checked Amazon. Amazon has really expensive lenses. That's why I went to eBay. But nothing would work properly or would work in time for me to shoot the blood moon. And that's kind of funny with this lens, my experience. But later on that. What I'm going to talk about is renting a lens, and I've never done it before. This is the first time I've rented a lens. It's always felt weird because it's like, do I really need to rent a lens? Am I like that kind of photographer that needs to rent a lens? What do I do when I receive the lens? And a lens that's not mine is just, I feel awkward with it just because I don't want to break it. And I was looking for websites, places where I can actually pick up a lens and then rent it. Some places around my area, around my town, just they won't let you rent them. You gotta buy them, and then that's it. So I found this really cool website called Borrow Lenses, and they made it really easy. They have different days to rent lenses. You can have 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, or you can just buy a used lens. And I chose 3 days, and it was pretty nice because that's all I needed the lens for. Was just all I needed it for was the blood moon, and then I had 2 extra days with it. So I wanted the lens on Wednesday, which was when the blood moon was, and I read up on it, and I was trying to figure out when the blood moon was going to actually happen. My whole time thinking it was going to happen Wednesday night from 6 to 8 o'clock. I saw a lot of things online saying it would be 6 to 8, or it'd be at night. So I figured I would order the lens to come on Wednesday and it would be there before nighttime. As Wednesday was coming up, people were saying that it was going to happen at 1 o'clock in the morning to 6 a.m. in the morning. And those people were right. So I missed out on capturing the blood moon with my with this rented lens, the Canon 300mm f4. And I took some pictures with my T3I's kit lens, the 18 to 135mm, and the 135 isn't far enough to reach the moon, and I got some okay pictures. I will put them up right now, and And yeah, it was okay. It wasn't the best. That's why I've been wanting to get my own lens and get a better lens just so I can capture the moon and just get more detail out of it. So I missed the moon. The camera, the lens came in, and it was actually really cool. I got to play with it and take pictures that night. I got to play with it at work. I work at a bowling alley. For those who don't know, who don't follow the vlog, I work at a bowling alley as a mechanic, so I got some nice shots of the back. It's it's a far reach of 300 millimeters. Like, I have to really back up with my crop sensor camera. And what is a crop sensor camera? Usually lenses are made for full frame cameras, which is the best, which is the actual rated millimeter. Like 300 millimeter lens will shoot at 300 millimeters on a full frame camera. I have an APS-C size crop sensor, which is just a little bit smaller than a full size. So what it does is it kind of in a way adds a crop factor, multiplies the lens a little. It turns a 300 millimeter lens into a 480 millimeter lens, just because it's kind of in a way it's magnifying the glass, or it's a bigger glass on a smaller sensor. So essentially, I didn't have a 300 millimeter lens. I had a 480 millimeter lens, which is perfect. It's a huge telephoto length of a lens for shooting the moon. So I got the lens on Wednesday, and I had from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to use it, and then actually today, as I'm recording this, I have to return it. So Thursday, I just went around my house and shot my dog Chewy, who's been on the vlog a few times, and got some okay shots. But I had to have him sit far away just so I can get him into focus, and it was a little awkward. And then that night, I went around town shooting and just trying to find some places to take pictures. And this lens is very, very good. F4 is not perfect for low light nighttime shots, but I bumped up my ISO and lowered my shutter speed just a little bit, and the images looked really good. I did shoot a few videos with this lens. It is a far reach, but I really like the look this lens gives, because the kit lens that you're actually watching this on now, the 18-135, gives a bit of a tint to the video. It gives it's not a perfect piece of glass. It is what it is. It's a cheaper lens, so I kind of get a little bit of a cheaper quality when there's not enough light. As you can see, I have this huge window right next to me. I have these lights behind me, my computer monitors, and in low light, it's not the best with this kit lens. The 300mm lens is very, very nice. Yeah, I feel like when I play it back on my computer, on my camera, when I shoot video, I feel like it's almost movie quality, just because the glass is so nice. They take their time making the glass perfect for 300mm for that lens, to give it that. There's an L on the lens. I think that stands for like luxury or something, which means they give it extra care and attention to. So yeah, I shot some video at night, and it was pretty good. I felt like I was watching a movie from either the 80s or the early 90s, when you get that low light look on the streets, and I really liked it. I shot pictures of the moon. I shot video of the moon on that Thursday night, and went downtown and shot some shots. Took some pictures of the streets downtown, and that was about it. Just this lens, and I used just this lens throughout the whole day. I didn't switch to this 18-135 that you're watching now. The Nifty 50 I also have. I did not switch to that. And using this lens throughout the whole day was nice, except for the fact that I don't have a 300mm lens on this camera. On this camera, it is equivalent to a 480mm lens, which means I have to walk farther away from the subject just to get them in shot, in frame, and it felt a little less like intimate, more like I'm just watching them. I didn't feel like I was part of the group in a way. I felt like I was just watching them from afar, and just a tag along in a way. Just because I had to stand yards and yards and yards away from my dad and his friends to just get video of them, to just get pictures of them, and it was okay. I didn't mind it. The image quality is good on the photos. The video quality is really good. What's really nice about this lens is it has image stabilization. And you know what? I haven't even shown you the lens. Here it is. Boom! 300 millimeter lens. It is very, very nice. It is very, very big. It has its own lens hood, so I really can't take this off. And the glass is very nice. They put on a UV filter to protect the actual glass, so they got a glass in front of the glass, and it's a cheap filter. This is really, I know it can't focus right. It shows the nameplate and everything. It has two stabilizers, stabilizer 1 and 2. I don't know what the difference is, I just know I go to 2. I can turn the stabilizer on and off, which is really good for shooting fast objects or moving and shooting. Video is really nice to have image stabilization on. Autofocus and manual focus, I mostly kept it to auto when I was taking pictures, and then manual when I was doing video. And then they have a focus distance, 1.5 to 1.5 meters to infinity, or 3 meters to infinity, whatever, wherever your distance or your subject is at. And then it has its own tripod mount. Because it's so heavy, I had to mount this piece. I had to mount the lens to the tripod and have the camera hang out the back. It was nice to hold this lens. It felt weird because I'm not at that level of photography to be, I don't know, I don't think I'm at that level to be using this type of lens. This is like a pro level lens, and I have a beginner's camera, so I don't think I'm at that level to have this type of lens yet, but I don't know, maybe I am, we'll see. I know I really like this lens. The image quality is awesome. Pros and cons of this lens is pros. It is very, very sharp. The images are sharp when I'm right on them. The video quality looks really good. It looks cinematic in a way, just to like film look. I like that film look, and I really don't have to do that much in post-production. In low light, in daylight, really not that much to do. Let's see, with video quality, the image stabilization was the image stabilizer was really good when recording, and it would also let me manual focus when I'm in autofocus, which is nice. Like, I can autofocus, and then if I want to, just go manual as someone was moving. I got the pros out, now the cons. The cons, it's too far of a reach for, it's too big of a, like, the 300 millimeters is too much for an APS-C size sensor. The Canon T4i is what I'm using. And that's about it. It's too far of a lens because I like to be close to my subjects, or at least somewhat close to actually like speak to them and talk to them. With video too, it's a little awkward trying to shoot something from afar, because the slightest movement of the camera will really move where I'm shooting. So I have to be like super minute scale adjustments. And yeah, that's about it for the pros and cons. Am I gonna buy this in the future? No, I'm not gonna buy this in the future unless the only thing I would use this for is shooting the moon. And to have this lens for me to only shoot the moon is not worth spending the money. I will buy the 70 to 200 millimeter Canon f4 just like this. It looks just like this, but it's a zoom lens, 70 to 200 millimeter, because 70 millimeters I can get closer, 200 I could shoot the moon or shoot something far in a distance, and I could actually get closer to my subject than with the 300 millimeter. This is very, very good. I like this lens. It's awesome. It is beautiful. I can't believe I had the chance to use this on my my beginner level DSLR. It is just, it's amazing. I think the closest thing I'll get to this is buying a mug that looks just like this, used from an old lens housing. So I don't know, unless I get a full size full frame camera, then I'll buy this. I wanted to use this for portraits, didn't get a chance to do portraits, so hopefully next time if I rent this, I will be able to do portraits and show you those. I figured golfing would be somewhat close to portraits. So, Borrow Lenses is awesome. Thank you, Borrow Lenses. They are not sponsoring this or anything, but thank you for making me, giving me the opportunity to rent this awesome lens, making me feel like somewhat of a pro, just closer to a pro than what I am now. I think I'm going to use them in the future if I have like a video shoot, doing a video for Age Animations. I will use Borrow Lenses if I'm on a tight schedule and I need something quick. Recommendation: if you are renting a lens and you need it on Wednesday, like I needed it, and you find out that the blood moon is in the morning and not at night, please make your reservation when they ask for that day. Ask for it the day before. You will be charged that day before, but you will also have your lens the day you actually need it. So if you need it on a Wednesday and they ask you what day do you need your lens, say Tuesday, because I was ready on Wednesday morning for the blood moon and my lens was not there. It's nothing on Borrow Lenses' fault, it's all my fault because I didn't think about shipping, how long it would take for shipping during like someone's route to ship to me. So always account on the day you need it. Make sure you ship your lens the day before. Make sure your shipping lands on the day before you receive it on the day before. You will lose an extra day. Like if I were to have it shipped on Tuesday, I would never have been able to shoot on Friday, but I would have been able to shoot the moon on Wednesday. Like I said, this is a very nice lens. I would highly recommend it to anybody with a full frame sensor. What else? For film, it's very good. For low light, f4 is really good for low light. For some reason, this is really nice in low light at f4. If you can get the 2.8 version, which is, I would say, maybe $600 more, maybe $700 more. 2.8 would be amazing in low light. You won't have to bump up your ISO or anything like that. So get the 2.8 version if you're shooting at night. And yeah, I think that's about it for my first ever review on any piece of technology. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, favorite, all that good stuff. And if you're watching this on ageanimations.com from my written review, thank you very much for visiting the website. Check out all the other pages I have, the vlog, the Age Animations page, AA Games, which is right here, will be coming soon. I just got to get some things together, and hopefully I will have at least one video up on that page real soon. And yeah, Borrow Lenses is really good. They did not sponsor this this video, but if they would like to, you know, I'll review some more lenses. You never know. I could have a separate channel of just tech reviews or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, really nice lens. Highly recommend it for shooting the moon, shooting subjects from far away. And if you have a full frame camera, use it for portraits, use it for sports, and use it for other, whatever you can think of, nature. Bird watching, you can do bird watching. And I wouldn't recommend this for film unless you are doing something from far away, like an explosion or something. I don't know. It is very good in low light for film. but I'm not going to use a 300 millimeter lens whenever I film a video for age animations. So that's about it for the 300 millimeter lens. I gotta go take this back. This is the day that I have to return this, and I have to ship it out. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I know I already said this. Like the video, favorite, all that good stuff, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.